Hi everybody, Pam Meyer here with DesignWorks Limited, and I'm about to break all the rules today because you know how they always say what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas? Well, not anymore, because I'm going to tell you all the secrets of Vegas. And the one word that I would say came out of Vegas was the word contemporary. Um, Everything is contemporary these days, from the light fixtures to the furniture to the decorations, the accessories. Everything has that modern twist to it. So it's sleek lines with interesting texture and just sort of a more updated look. So I saw so many interesting things in Las Vegas. I thought rather than overload you with too much information, I was going to split this up into two parts. So right now, look forward to part one of the surprises in Las Vegas. You'll see by these next pictures, again, the furniture is very sleek, very modern. The lines, like the arms of chairs and sofas, are very thin. And this leather chair has really pretty lines to it, and then it's framed in metal, so it has a kind of a tailored look to it. And then this bucket chair is really soft. It's fully upholstered, but then it's finished off with wood trim, which also gives it a really nice look. And then the sofa that I'm showing you is a kind of a neat combination of channeling, curved arms, no skirt, but a kind of a whimsical take on an ordinary sofa. So you can just add a piece or two in your living room and have a whole new look. In terms of dining room tables, it's not the old cherry wood Queen Anne set anymore. Instead, they have really interesting things. Like one of the ones that I thought was so interesting was the chainsaw dining room tables. Now that sounds kind of bizarre, but they actually took wood, chained it up a little bit with their saws, and then burned it. And they have this name called Chemcha wood. And so it looks really interesting. And then they put a piece of glass over the top. And so you have this interesting display underneath your table. And it gives it a really contemporary look. And then the live edge tables are, again, really popular, except they keep refining the look. And instead of having the matching sets like they used to with the matching chairs, they use all kinds of different chairs. And this picture that you're looking at is molded chairs out of some woven fabric that are actually very comfortable. And so it gives it that very contemporary look, but it kind of brings nature and modern together in one place. Two other dining room tables that I thought were especially interesting were one, they just took chunks of large wood, put it on the surface of a table, and then put resin over it. And that's your dining room table. So again, it's a really interesting look to the wood that's underneath your plates. And then if you want a really simple table, and you happen to have a stump outside in the yard, you could make yourself a dining room table with a big giant stump, paint it gold, put a piece of glass on it, and now you've got a new dining room table. I mean, that is what I recommend. They have them done for you, but if you want to be creative, that's one way to do it. So remember the old Queen Anne chair. Well, those are a thing of the past, but as you'll see in these pictures, this is the modern day version of the Queen Anne chair. So if you would like to be queen for a day, you can either sit in this wonderful chair made out of full metal or one that's out of bent wood. But either way, you have that dramatic look to a chair, which I think is kind of fun, especially if you put it on either ends of a dining room table, just to make it the Queen and the King's chairs. So I had so much to tell you about what I saw in Las Vegas that we're going to do this into two parts so it isn't too long and we don't lose you. So we're going to spread it out. So this is part one, and part two will follow.